Hi Facebook, this is Cindy again. This is day 21. Congrats, this is your 10th broadcast. Well, thanks Facebook. It is a week until my birthday, and I am having more hope that I'll make it. Sorry, I feel a little bit shaky right now. I just watched a really, really violent video. A recording of what's happening at Standing Rock. Just watching people get injured and getting things shot at their heads and suffering with hypothermia, trying to protect the water there. It's just really difficult for me to watch, just knowing that, God, like, they were trying to practice so hard to have more kindness and awareness, and there are these people who just aren't at that level. It's just painful. It's just painful that there's so much harm doing and violence, and God, this is like me speaking from the bubble of, yeah, I'm a sensitive Californian or whatever, but it's just, fuck, I can't deal with it. It's just, it hurts. Today I want to talk about the lineage of my own particular lineage with violence. So the purpose of this month really, hi Steve, thank you. The purpose of my 30 days of 30, someone was just like, so is it like, are you trying to get presents for yourself? Are you trying to get people to do things for you this month? And I was just like, well, kind of. And the practice for my 30th birthday is to learn how to self-love. And as I'm speaking here today, I'm just like, wow, what a concept. It's a fucking concept. I don't fully get that. So here's what's up. When I explore what it is that I want, what I would like, one of the ways that I think is self-love is that I am not so bitchy, that I'm not so mean to other people. Because there's something about my relationship to myself where I'm so mean and so hateful towards myself that whatever leaks out is not very pretty. And what a fucking hypocrite am I? Like, I'm a relational coach, and here I am being mean to people, or not really fully showing up. Or the words that I heard recently is a protective veneer. God, like, I teach intimacy and relational practices, and I have a protective veneer. It's difficult for me to hear, and it's feeding me this evidence of what has me think, oh, I need to do self-love. And the evidence that I'm constantly gathering is there's something wrong with me. I can't do it right. I'm stupid and incompetent and fat and ugly, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And I'm not saying this to gather empathy or whatever. I'm just letting you know what these internal voices are saying. And I understand that we all have this to a certain degree. But in my own particular exploration of what this is, I realize that I have inherited, and this is why I'm talking about lineage or heritage. I have inherited this voice from a lineage and even a culture, a particular subculture of where my ancestors come from, where speaking to ourselves in this way is the only way that we can survive. And I think I understood this in the past to a certain degree, like, oh yeah, like this is what we need to do in order to survive. And I even joked about it at some point, this past weekend with a Scottish friend, actually, who's just like, yeah, my Vietnamese friends, like, they're sharp the way that they talk to each other. They're making fun of each other, and like the way that they poke and prod, it's kind of mean. And I'm like, yeah, it's called shaming. I know it very, very well. I'm very sensitive to shame, real or imagined. I can, if I have a sense of someone not feeling good, whether or not it's directed at me, I feel it. It's a hypersensitivity to something that really hits me in a really core wound child kind of way. So in my exploration, I did this work yesterday. In my exploration, I realized that I'm kind of accessing it a little bit now. That as a child, without having the language or really understanding this, as a child, what I understand, or what decision I made, or what I made it mean about myself as a child, is in order to survive, I either had to admit to myself, yes, there is something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me, and there's nothing to do about it. I'm completely surrendered to being bad and naughty, and there's something fundamentally broken about me, and I can't ever do anything about it. I'm completely surrendered to being broken. The second option I had is, okay, I need to fix this. I need to be good. I need to do whatever I can to be good, and I will do it until I die. Like, I will do whatever it takes to be good. God damn, I will try. And the third piece, which I think I'm opting for, even though I'm not consciously doing it, is, what if I'm not good or bad? What if who I am is just simply enough? I think throughout my entire life, and this happens with my relationship with Duncan as well, when people reach out to me and they say, oh, you're really pretty, or you're really smart, or you're so great, you're so good, and blah, 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 there's a glitch that happens for me, where I literally, not completely literally, but something happens in my brain that says error. And when I'm learning about myself, and this is through the exploration that I did yesterday, is that I don't have a program running that lets me know that I am loved and that I'm okay and that it's not my fault. And I literally don't have a program for that. And so when I talk about, oh yeah, I'm going to practice self-love, or I'm going to give metta to myself, or I'm going to be gentle with myself and take care of myself, or whatever that may be, it is still within the framework of I need to fix myself and get better because I'm broken. And because it lies in that framework, this concept of self-love still remains a concept. It's not fully integrated in my system because it's still not an option. So for some people, self-love may have come through a felt sense of love with your mom or with a lover or whatever. For me, this does not exist. And so I just want to say, I know I made a really controversial title. I just want to say that self-love for me, and I don't want you to fix anything. I don't want you to tell me, oh no, it does exist for you. Like, you are good. Like, you're beautiful. Like, you go get it. I just want to say, for me, self-love is a concept. And I am nowhere near having a felt sense of I am okay. And I want to say this, and I want to have, I'm speaking to you right now as a way of opening a forum of helping me reframe little things, little by little, so that I can finally get to a point of understanding what self-love is. There's Duncan. But please, 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 please help me out by not telling me that I'm okay. And please help me out by not trying to convince me of what I believe in. And like deep down internally, which is that there's something wrong with me and that I'm wrong and stupid and etc., etc., etc. I need to have completely lived, deeply lived experiences of knowing that I'm okay. So, in a way, this is kind of a request, and in a way, this is, I don't feel completely safe opening this up as a conversation, but I would like to have a conversation, especially from those of you who have suffered from or struggled with having a deeply felt sense of that you are loved, wanted, okay, and that you have actually a sense of feeling mattering in the world, like I matter or I belong here. Duncan and I actually had a conversation recently about what is like the fundamental necessary thing in the workplace. And for me, it just boils down to, do I feel like I matter here? Like, is my contribution the thing that matters?
I imagine that's true for everyone, even if they don't fully realize it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, and it's my assessment of.
But it's what you.
Yeah.
It's what you see in yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, and Duncan's right. I wonder if our sense of purpose in the universe is just really having a sense of, do I matter? Do I really belong to you? Do I really belong in this tribe of planet Earth, this tribe of this town? I've lived in Mill Valley for 4 years, and I still don't know the community here. Like, sorry, this is another symptom of my self-imposed isolation. Yeah, so it's several levels of stacked structuring information where I am constantly, inadvertently seeking out evidence that I don't belong. So please, please, please don't tell me. Please don't tell me otherwise. I just want to have a sense of navigating this and understanding this. So this is my path towards 30. Thank you, Deanne. I really appreciate your words, and I really like that you've been commenting on our stuff. Like I have a clear sense of you being with us. Yeah. Well, I hope everyone has a happy Monday, and I will continue seeing you soon. Bye.